Hey,
Welcome.
Two.
The
best.
Podcast.
Zimmy.
YouTube.
I think we're done. After Uzimi, it's like it's a Caribbean punctuation.
That was very Spursy of you, Scorch.
No, actually said YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, he tried to. He tried to.
Let's have it
He
right.
tried.
When he said YouTube, he's put it.
Right in the mixer. Yeah.
And Jess, and meanwhile, Jess was too busy.
And Dan was
Yeah.
What's that?
No way, man.
Anyway, guys, let us start this show.
Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. We're playing in a new formation today, as you might have noticed, in tribute to Graham Potter,
Where do you
changing
sit, Dan?
his formation every 5 to
Where
10
do you
minutes.
sit normally?
Usually, yeah, in
This
Kana.
This section. Oh, this is a three-seater thing. Am I a bit too close?
This is a 4-seater.
Oh, swear.
You are a bit close,
I'm a bit
SB.
too close.
You are a bit close, but I don't mind.
That's all good, man. It's all good. Touch tight. Where do we want to start? The FA Cup. Some people hate it. Some people, like me, the traditionalists, love it.
Who hates it?
Some people hate it.
Potter.
Potter definitely hates it. Aston Villa hate it. They have now lost 8 FA Cup games in a row. They've gone out in the third round for 8 years.
Right, I can't wait to.
What the hell?
Because Lopetegui is thinking, what is happening?
8.
Oh, yeah.
Lopetegui?
You know.
Emery.
Sorry,
Yeah,
you see
8 times in a row. That is probably the biggest shocking stat I've seen this week. There were the usual giant killings, which go to show that the magic of the FA Cup is still there somewhat.
Forest
What about them?
losing to Blackpool.
Is that the magic of the FA? You probably say that's magic of the FA Cup, innit?
It's
Just
gotta
about?
be, man? Because there's two,
It's two championship teams.
Yeah, I hear you, but one of them's got Champions League players and is in the Premier League, and the other one.
That qualifies, I think, for magic of the FA Cup, man. Probably. Stevenage, Aston Villa losing 1-0 in the 89th minute and still somehow managing to win. That's got to be embarrassing. And then the magic of the FA Cup, Man City with their second team, which is probably better than 19 teams in the Prem, playing against Chelsea's development squad and thrashing them 4-0. Did we manage to watch this? There's been a lot of games on TV, but I'm sure we still found some time to watch this. What were the high points, low points, and then I guess we'll get over to Potter.
The low point was one of the low points was the bullying,
Okay,
because we don't stand for bullying.
no,
Armchair Gaffers.
anti-bullying.
So it's kind of sad when you watch a match and it's like you see the bullying in your face,
Yeah.
like, in real time.
Yeah.
And then you look up to the left corner of your screen, and then you see, 65.
There's a long way to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna give some advice to Chelsea and everyone connected to Chelsea. You must stick with Graham Potter. Must.
It sounds funny, and some people are saying it's like when Ole was at United and they say, no, like stick with him, give him another contract. I actually think Chelsea should stick with Potter regardless of what we're seeing. I think it's 6 losses in 9 now. But I think they should stick with him.
Yeah.
Why do you think they should stick with him?
You're not going to go anywhere changing the manager every so often. None of the players playing are his signings. I think he's only made his first signing.
And you're not gonna go anywhere changing the manager often.
No, you don't go anywhere
That's the
changing
Chelsea I
manager.
guess we've come to know over the last 20 years.
Chelsea did in the past when they had that cash injection from a mysterious source. But the landscape has changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
But they need to give Graham Potter some time. Give him enough rope to hang himself with or to tie a bow. Got on from Scorcher.
Like that.
So let's see what happens when he's got his players in.
Yeah.
When he's had enough time to implement his thoughts, his ideas, his philosophy on the players. And if he fails then you sack him.
Then you can pull the rug from under his feet.
That's what I'm going to say for now. I've got more to say, but I'll let someone else interject. If not, I can keep going because there's many other things.
Scorch looks like he disagrees with you, so I guess in entertainment
I don't know
world,
if,
it's
like,
probably best for Scorch to speak.
Like Potter, like
Harry.
you say that before when they had had a cash injection, but how would you describe? How much is it? How much is
The windows.
What, 300 million?
Well,
Or
but
How
this
much
one?
would you describe 300 million over?
That's a somewhat of a
I
cash
would say
injection, you
It
think?
is a massive cash injection.
Storm.
It is a big. I'm not gonna say it's not. However, the landscape has changed. It's all relative. So in the olden days, 300 million back in 2004 when Chelsea were first founded as West London Blues.
West
West
London
London
Blues.
Blues.
West London Blues.
When they were first founded, but it was a group of shoemakers
Yes. On
Actually-
Fulham Broadway.
on Fulham Broadway, and they founded
Yes.
Chelsea in 2004. 300 million pounds then is buying you 2 first teams. Okay, it's buying you.
Fair.
It's buying you 10 Didier Drogba. No, it's buying you 12 Didier Drogbas. I think it was 25 million.
Yeah,
One
30
Fulham.
and 40 M's was like the
Yeah, exactly.
80s, the 100s.
Exactly. So now 300 mil is what? It's a Mudryk and a Enzo Fernandez
And fish and chips, maybe.
and one more player and a Declan Rice. So
Oh,
what?
so you think they need to spend another 300?
No.
Nah,
What they need to do? What they need to do is suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, suffer. Stick with GP. Let him implement his thoughts and ideas on these players because he hasn't had much time. He's coming.
4 months now.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
It's not enough time. Let's
Wow.
be real. Like, let's
But
be real.
they have no like style of play or
Not yet.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's been 3
We all
4
saw
months.
what he done at Ostersund's. We all saw it firsthand, and we know he can do
Swansea.
Swansea.
Swansea. Yeah.
When?
Probably about 5, 6
I didn't know
years
that.
ago.
No, but on a serious note, stick with GP. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like based on what he done at Brighton. Yeah, we've seen him in the Premier League.
The XG Kings looks like. Could it be argued that De Zerbi's getting more out of the Brighton team than Potter did?
New manager bounce. That's what it is. Don't be fooled by De Zerbi.
A 4-month
where's
bounce.
Chelsea?
Like they're starting to batter teams. Potter
And
was all fart no poop.
NMB. New manager bounce.
You know what I think? I think where Chelsea are at. I think they're where. You know, like when Poch went in at Tottenham.
When he first joined.
I know, like Chelsea is a much more lit, shinier toy, but like same thing. Because today, when I know they lost and they kind of got trounced,
Yeah.
but everything good about Chelsea is all the young players, and everything bad and the worst is all the senior pros.
Not true, because there's a young man who goes by the name of Conor Gallagher.
Menace to society.
But
Minister tactics.
and I'm
Dennis called Dennis. He
and
does.
I take Conor Gallagher personally because I had so much faith and high hopes in
People
him.
bought a lot of stocks.
So-
That loan deal.
You're like 90% right. You said everything good is from the young players, everything bad from the old players. You're pretty much right.
I think he means
With
the
one
young ones though.
Okay.
Like who's like the whole guy.
Like, do you know what? Do you know, like, it just to me, it looked the same. 'Cause I remember looking and thinking, this is mad. Like we had Soldado and Adebayor, and like these are experienced pros. We're playing like Tom Carroll, some Harry Kane. Like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tom Carroll,
Mason was getting a run them times.
Mason,
Yeah.
Ryan
Bentaleb.
Mason, Nabil Bentaleb. Like, but clickage though.
Yeah.
Like it started to like we don't get moved to the same
Yeah.
way when like we still kind of get moved. And I think Chelsea are in the same sort of space. Like the Mason Mount, yeah, I would put him in the senior bracket.
Definitely based on not age, mileage, games played. Yeah. Big moments.
Yeah, like
In
him.
2 teams in
Moments.
whether that be Prem or national team. He's got a lot of experience.
Like him and James, I'd put them in the senior. Them man are seniors.
Yeah, they don't really get the arm around the shoulder as much from.
But like
Armchair
being real, like when I'm
critics.
watching the game today, Ziyech, like I like Ziyech, but Ziyech, Mason Mount, Havertz, I just couldn't see them.
I think they're in, and especially with Mount, he's in a bit of a malaise.
Funk.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a funk around him. Came off about 70 minutes, head in hands. Like I think he probably knows as well, if he's being honest, that it's not what it once was. And I don't know if that's due to what is like a position. Where does he play? What is his best position?
This is the thing though.
Is he like lost amongst all this new Potter stuff? I don't know.
I do think though, the bits that they do have that look good, look real good. Like
Such
Lewis
as?
Hall,
Oh no, good, positive youngster still.
But could it be Scorch?
Chook with me.
Yeah, he's looked alright in the last couple of games that he's had a little run out.
I'm not saying he doesn't look good.
Who's this?
Hall
Okay.
and Chook's there, but do you think it could be a case of them looking good compared to the badness of the squad as a whole?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm looking at it and I'm saying it really reminds me. Like I think this is the either Chelsea are going to become a totally new club where they do new things.
They're doing Badiashile 7.5 year deal. That's brand new. That's something that we ain't
You're
seen.
about to start doing you're about to start doing really, really brand new things. Or this is gonna click. But it don't.
Are they trying to
seem
win?
I don't
Are they
think it's
trying to
clicking.
win the Youth Champions League?
Again.
Chelsea? Yeah. Are they trying to do that stuff again?
Again,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think they're trying to get back to that.
It
stage.
feels like this. Scorch made a good point about the bad things in the team being the elder players. Do we think that, like, due to their experience, and a lot of them have played a lot of Champions League football, a lot of internationals, that Potter's struggles might be coming with like a tug of war with some of these more experienced players, and they're not quite sold on him? People keep saying that like Potter's profile isn't enough for a Chelsea manager just yet. He needs to
It
act
isn't.
and look like a Chelsea manager. Do we think that
Yeah.
Yes.
there could be somewhat of a struggle?
because-
But he's
Yeah.
emotionally
Yes.
intelligent because he got a degree.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So he's the perfect man
To
to be foreign secretary, but not head of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe with the younger players, perhaps they'll see his methods, which may be different to what they're used to, and they may be receptive.
That's what Poch said at Spurs. He said younger players, he prefers the profile to be younger because they're happier to take on new
Yeah.
ideas.
What he also meant is my clout isn't
like Cartel.
Yeah, and exactly, which is why he's gone for a lot of younger players. And then you get the older players.
cloutless, spineless.
You get the older players
That's
like
right.
your Koulibaly, who's for me, I thought he was a blood donor the way he's just bleeding out, but turns
Yeah.
out he's a professional football player.
So it hasn't been a great 6 months
Yeah,
for him. has it?
someone for him. I don't know what the issue is, but perhaps maybe he's saying, I don't understand. Like, I done it in Naples for how many years? This is not how we do things. You got players like Thiago Silva, even though he's still playing all right.
Probably
saying
one
like,
of their
what
probably
the
their best
hell?
player.
So if you have a team of players, yeah, let's say you have 23 players, and you have, let's say, 50% of them who have bought into your ideas, and the other 50% haven't, yeah, it's going to be disharmony in the team. So maybe he just needs time, like I said from the beginning, to weed out, all
Siphon these
players.
guys out.
Siphon
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people out, yeah, and get people that are going to believe in what he's saying. Because
No
the thing is,
Aubameyang today again.
Yeah.
See, before you even get to like Graham Potter, like whatever he needs to do, yeah, you got to sort out whatever got Thomas Tuchel sacked, yeah. But you still got to sort out whatever got Thomas Tuchel hired. It's all still there.
it's also
Okay.
Apart from Werner, like it's all like Werner and Lukaku. It's all still there.
Yeah, even Lukaku still. He's got what 6 years left.
Yeah, there's
Whoa,
what?
whoa.
What?
Bro, he's sounding mad. Oh, he's got 5 years left.
Like some of the things as well that left as well are stuff that was useful. Christensen, useful. Alonso, you might not like him, useful.
Yeah, is he much of a step off from Cucurella has been this year? Probably
Bro.
not.
Like useful, whether you like it or not,
He's
useful.
much more useful.
Rudiger, you're
That one, I don't even.
You're
Want,
Mayorish.
I don't even want to get into that
absolute
Men's.
leader of men. So when you really start looking at it, before like Potter even gets a chance to like, man are talking about what he wants, bro. He's got to get rid of people that don't want to be here, separate of him.
Yeah.
Like before he even got here, these men didn't want to be here.
Ziyech, Pulisic.
He's got to do all.
There's
of
a lot of
that,
unrest. Yeah,
and
you're
then
right.
he's got to use his degree.
He's
not even
got.
like
He's got to put
working
that
with
to
his
use.
old experience. Or
Definitely has to put that to
degree.
use. That
Don't
degree.
say these things and look at me.
Like,
What does
it's
it
like-
even mean?
There was some talk about like, and he complained in a few. Well, he's kind of been losing his rag. He kicked off at I think a reporter and said like, "You're not that good at your job," kind of thing. So we're starting to see a couple of
He
cracks.
said, I hide being upset very well.
Yeah, and he said, "You guys asked me stupid questions.
Stupid questions.
but,
Yeah.
you know, I have to respond with class and
Sign the
things like that."
contract.
Yeah.
Sign the contract. Listen, it's a different sport now.
Yes, yes,
Different
indeed.
sport. Chelsea as well. Yeah, Cucurella bleeding. Leon
Bloodbath.
Lewis.
Comes
yeah,
Murphy.
bloodbath.
I don't like. I don't get why any of us are even saying that though.
What? He's getting
Because
he's getting bun.
bro, he just got here.
Yeah. What? In
Less
the Prem?
haste.
No, I'm saying like he just got here, and it's like they're surprised.
What? That is crap.
I don't know. He hasn't even been here
That
long
you
enough
ain't
for me
reached
to
to
know
even
he's crap.
yeah.
I know he's
no.
being. I know it's
I've
not
never
making
seen a
sense.
left back get beaten so much.
Yeah, it's a weird style of defending that he was employing against Chelsea. It was a bit
You know what's mad?
Scatter.
scattergun
You know
approach.
what's crazy? He was at Brighton as a left wing back, innit?
Yeah, and Chelsea signed him as like a left,
Left centre
back,
back.
and left centre back.
So it's
Yeah,
like, how have you gone from one extreme to this extreme
But I
here?
get it,
Potter
they,
needs-
they thought they were gonna talk.
He can't defend. So
he
how
needs,
could he
Potter
be?
needs to settle on one thing. He can't keep changing like styles and that through the game. I think that is like,
It's a bit advanced.
yeah, like you need to settle on something first, and then you can start doing. Like Pep the other night when he's saying, "Rodri, you could be a centre back when we don't have it. You could be a midfielder when we have it." Like little things you can do that when you've got a catalogue of work. When you're like finding your way
a
in the
base.
game, a base,
A base.
a foundation. It's a bit
What
scatty,
is his
man.
tactics even in game? It's just bleed or concede. It's no like.
Oh, bleed
Jesus
or
Christ.
Lead or
It's
concede.
tough.
There's no like. It's not like he's going. Oh, it's like, I'm not watching Chelsea thinking. Oh, you know what? They've gone from a 4-5-1 to a 4-3. I'm sorry, 4-3-3. It's like all I see is they've conceded.
I'll
Oh,
tell you what the problem is.
they're bleeding. Kai Havertz is doing.
That's the problem.
Got Soldier Boy. He's doing Soldier Boy today, bro.
I didn't see it.
You never saw it?
The penalty.
Superman the
Oh,
Mole.
that yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Crisis.
Stuff like that happens when your mind.
It's not United Racers, yeah.
Mine's on YouTube.
yeah. We've been on Chelsea for a long time,
Cranking
and
that.
we can keep going. Kai Havertz is another problem.
Oh, he's just.
You release, or you let go of Lukaku for whatever reasons, and Werner, and then sign Sterling. I know he didn't play today, did he?
So
No.
no, he's that hammy.
He's injured.
And Aubameyang, it's just like who's making these choices? Bowley's making these choices. So it's
Only
big
Bowley
questions.
will get Aubameyang in for Tuchel and then sack Tuchel.
Chelsea
2
fans
days later.
were singing Tuchel's name at the end of the game.
Bro, they should.
Oi, listen. I thought I heard that.
What do we think of that? Is that like?
Bro, he was
Is that
fixing the
is that
mess.
muggy? Is that like?
He
Or
was
are they
in
indebted to
a
him?
mess,
Champions
bro.
League, all the finals they got to
Think,
course,
I
bro.
think like you see if you're a Chelsea fan
through and through.
and you just like forget about all this clever shit. Like man, everybody wants to be clever.
Mm-hmm.
Like bro, in the like couple of seasons when all the young players they come
Blossom,
start
meet
doing
their
that.
potential.
You look at Arteta down the road. Like shut the fuck up. Man, I'm saying
Say
raw.
get off Tifo, guys.
Like normally, like when man had Frank Lampard, it was a bit like, but he's an ex-player. He played for us. He's a legend. So we're gonna try a little thing.
Yeah,
Bar that, like, this is some new thing, and it doesn't right now. It's not working. So if Chelsea fans are like raw, like I'm all for time and all of that shit. I just want somebody that I rate doing it. I don't think that's mad.
I think as well, but regarding to someone they rate doing it, they made a mistake when they sacked Tuchel. Many mistakes were made before they even hired Tuchel.
Yeah.
But when they sacked Tuchel, the mistake they made, as mad as it might sound, was not signing an interim manager. In the mold of Goose
there's too
Hiddink.
much haste.
yeah.
Goose Hiddink and
To give yourself time to.
to really
Because they went for
process
what
it.
was hot, man. Potter's name was hot at that minute.
And that's
It was cool.
That was
And
such
then
a
the
bold
Zerbi's
move.
come and just showing you.
Maybe I could
Wait,
get a bit.
hold on.
You might
You
end up
don't
with a
think
Ralph
this is high
Ragnick,
this
though,
season?
bro. You don't want to.
I won't be
with a
surprised.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Todd, I wouldn't be surprised if Todd's.
Circulation.
Yeah, he's down by the coast.
Yeah, but Thomas had paged him on a different thing. He's probably not on WhatsApp.
They don't have WhatsApp in.
That's what I'm saying. He's on a separate back
Yeah.
coded thing.
A different app.
Chelsea, yeah.
Chelsea.
We can go on and on.
Yeah.
But let's not.
No, that's not.
They were terrible today.
Yeah.
Horrible,
Chelsea.
man.
And you Chelsea fans are paying for your sins because you bought the league in 2003 when you were founded.
And now you're buying your way out of it.
You're buying your way
You're
into
trying.
more trouble.
You're like Everton in disguise.
You're like Everton, but in a blue kit.
Yeah. You're Everton, Chelsea. It's like you get mixed up sometimes when you see it
Everton
on
is
TV.
that's a
Oh, that's
podcast.
right.
By the way,
It's
I
a podcast
do
in
think
itself.
it's just Todd Bowley's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Because now you got a manager that should be given time.
Yeah.
And he's here showing you, bro, the experienced players are bleedy, but I will play these young boys and they look good, so give me time.
I think
So now we're just stuck here
In 10th.
you just gotta get through it.
In 10th.
Gotta get through it out of the FA Cup. And yeah, injuries aren't an excuse because he had Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta, Sakurai on the bench as well. So yeah, it's not really an injuries thing. You could have had a team of 11 internationals if you wanted to.
He had Jorginho, Kovacic, and who was the other midfielder they had?
Gallagher.
Gallagher, bro, that's an experience, bro. Enough. When Man City's playing Palmer.
Let's not bomb
Oh,
too
yeah.
much on young Connor G. And Gianluca Vialli.
Oh, rest
Oh,
in
and
peace.
Rest in
Gianluca
peace,
Vialli.
man.
A Chelsea great.
Can I just say, yeah,
Gentlemen.
for me, Gianluca Vialli was in that category. There was some Italian people, yeah,
People.
that when I was growing up, they were the people, yeah.
It was their time.
Gianluca Vialli was one of these people. For
Yes.
me, yeah, just a real guy.
Mm-hmm.
The other
He
one,
could score headers, by the way.
he was just doing
In the
things.
oversized kit.
Yeah,
It was
with a bald
it was
head.
different, yeah.
Educate me.
He
educate
once
me,
had hair as well.
educate.
I seen an old picture.
Yeah, with him-
curly joint.
yes.
Sampdoria.
Exactly, he was lovely. Oh, yeah. So
With
Vialli,
with-
Vialli
with-
was
with,
one.
With his brethren, man.
Brethren.
So we had Gianluca Vialli, we had Gianfranco Zola,
Yes.
and my other guy that I used to just adore was Fabrizio Ravanelli. These are the people
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
raised
yeah,
me.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought,
They had a moment.
yeah, for me,
there's another person though.
who's the other one? There's no more.
Matteo?
Nah, he's not even with them. But for some reason, I don't know why I include Frank Leboeuf in that section.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Still,
know
he's
why.
Chelsea,
I have
isn't
no
it?
idea
He was
why.
He had a Chelsea run.
the French one.
Yeah,
Frank
yeah,
Leboeuf,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I know, but
He's not.
Gullit as well. I know they're not the Italian, but
Yeah.
they,
It's a little Euro
No,
section,
but
yeah.
then you go to your who's your guy, man?
yeah,
No.
Richards. Is it
No,
Richardson?
man.
James Richardson?
No, man, the Romanian guy,
Petrescu.
Dan Petrescu.
Dan.
Oh, damn.
Dan
Yeah, yeah,
Petrescu,
I was gonna
man.
say Mutu.
But no,
No, no,
Scorch,
no.
you're right. He was the
No.
man that brought it all together on a Saturday morning, I think it was.
Listen, Ravanelli.
What
No,
guy?
Ravanelli.
Yeah, Ravanelli too, wherever he may be. But yeah, Gianluca Vialli, nice little tribute from
Conte's boy.
Chelsea. Any more on Man City, Chelsea? Man City blowing teams away without De Bruyne and without Haaland, and they played well.
We're not going to say that.
Imagine
that's
that.
them blowing them away because Chelsea right now, I think most teams
Unfair.
beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be.
The Man City.
There's a rumor. There's a rumor flying around.
Did they with?
That's what I was alluding to, Scotch.
Yeah.
They were missing
Oh.
star
Play
players.
better without yeah. Yeah.
Are Man City a bit more of a team
Yep.
when Haaland don't play?
Yeah, we know this. We've said this in the pod already.
Okay, cool. Also, is Cole Palmer the new
Nope.
Mahrez?
Nah.
No, way too soon. He's a kid that's been given a chance on the first team and he's showing his hunger and desire.
I like
I really
his
like
new,
Cole Palmer.
like he's just playing like in new positions and stuff. I thought he was like a 9, but he's just showing flexibility.
He's extremely
It's good,
tall.
man. Yeah, and he's probably still growing on a Saka vibe.
The only person that I've clocked that he'll pass to instead of do what he wants to do is Mahrez.
Cold, and it's a good older brother to have. I feel like Mahrez is slow, is like going under the radar at the minute, but he's really cooking on gas, man.
He ain't been playing.
No, whenever he does come on,
No. I'm saying previously
Mhm. Oh, okay.
he hasn't been playing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Now,
Now
he's
he's-
playing again. Now
He's
I
looking.
clocked when Pep does that to him though.
I don't know.
It's a discipline thing,
Is it
but
alone?
he gets a bit
starts
more up.
moving
Yeah.
mad with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Did anyone watch Spurs yesterday? We've got a Spurs fan on the panel. I watched the first half, and it was a bit of a Antonio Conte at Spurs first half.
I saw the lineup and I said, no.
Sky was grey. There was not a tan in the stadium. It was all just a little bit January.
5 at the back.
But then Mr. Kane
What,
to the rescue again. What is it? Equal Jimmy Greaves'
No,
200?
he's got 2 more.
Is it 256?
2 more. He's got 2 more to go.
That is a I've never done 256 of anything in my life. 256 goals
Not even press ups.
is a flipping joke.
For Tottenham
from
as well.
Kane.
Yeah, he's just putting it away.
Like,
Wait, you know the
He's
goal?
had bleeding teams throughout his time. Like
It's a
and
joke.
throughout
I
his time,
never saw this coming, man. So I
he
hold my
has
hands up.
Consistently done his thing.
Is he the best ever one season wonder?
That's what I would say. Remember, he was a one season wonder and now, with like 7 years, 8 years later.
Nah, he is,
Now
he
he's the
is.
Prem
I'll
Spice.
be honest, yeah.
I never saw this.
I want to say something, and I think the one season wonder rumors, allegations at a time, they were founded in like real data, like his loan to Millwall, his loan to Norwich. I remember him missing a 1-on-1 at Norwich. And I was
Leicester.
like-
No, but bro,
And
he
then
just
the
come
loan-
out
to loan
of
to Leicester.
nowhere, bro, and he just
It was just like
ganging.
I didn't see this coming, and it's just bonkers to look back now.
And he had the when
It's
he had
gonna
the
be-
mask.
You know
that's
what it is?
when
Yeah,
become,
yeah,
that's when
yeah,
he
yeah.
became.
Yeah.
That's when it
Yeah.
become
You had
unstoppable.
that stripe or kit, like, and
Son
Yeah,
not wearing the mask anymore. I think the son said his parents are the ones that tell him to keep his mask on.
big man.
Obedient, different cultures, man.
I
Different
heard that,
cultures. But yeah, Spurs through.
Pape Mata Sarr, P-Miz.
Strong performance
yeah.
yesterday.
Jess, I'm gonna say something.
He's gonna get you hot.
Just want to say something.
You can't see if you don't move.
Ages ago, Jess said to me, I was like, remember last season? I was like, blood, you man, honestly, like you don't want to hear it. Oliver Skip is our most
Skippy.
important player.
Skippy.
Do you remember when Kane was bleeding? I was saying, blood,
Skip.
he's the most important player. And he was, though.
You were probably like one of the only people saying that in the football world, yeah.
But also, we needed the upgrade as well. And that's when Ben, cool.
Yeah.
But in 30 minutes the other day, Jess, Pape Matar did that thing that you said players do sometimes.
What's that?
When you can just watch 30 minutes and you can just see he's better than this other guy. Like I've been watching Skip applying himself and doing 12K.
We all
consistently.
have ceilings, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And he's just 12K every time, yeah. But in half an hour, Pape Matar got on the ball on the half time and passed it forward
And
between the lines.
it might not have been 12K, but yeah, there's
I have
different.
no idea
Yeah.
how much. I have no idea how
Might
much.
even
he
be
ran.
like a
there was a
8.
little 2 times he sprinted, took the ball off somebody like a gyal in against a Premier League team,
Yeah.
and then passed forward again. I said, yeah, you know what?
He can stay.
Because you know what it was like. Skip is the new Winks because Winks isn't here. It's just right.
With regards to your views
It's a
on
new day.
Pape Matar, the new Patrick Vieira.
I'm gonna ignore what you said about Sarr for now. I'm gonna
He
go
was getting
to,
love yesterday.
Skip.
Skip, yeah.
The fact that Bentancur came in and done so well, yeah, it's shown that Skip just isn't at this level. And when you say he's important, yeah,
He was last year he was important until
I feel like his only purpose in the Spurs team is to show people the level not to go below. Okay,
Okay.
it's the base level.
I
yeah,
thought he was gonna say homegrown.
Quota.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta have like a Skip around. It gives
No.
like the youngsters in the
Like
academy hope
No,
and
I'd
stuff
rather
like that.
just have Spence.
Like a McTominay. Oh, he got 15 minutes yesterday. Yeah.
No,
It's a good moment.
17.
It's a
Oh,
good moment at Spurs if young Jed's getting a run out. Yeah, but Bentancur is a massive step up. Played in Champions League, came from Juventus,
Well,
international. Like there should be a difference in class between them. But yeah, Sarr was getting a lot of love yesterday, and yeah, Spurs are through to the 4th round. Anyone watch Liverpool and Wolves yesterday?
Robbery.
Slug it out at 8 o'clock. I think the Masked Singer was on ITV, so I was torn between the two. But I ended up watching Liverpool. A robbery. I logged on Twitter, and that was the number one trending, and I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was like a
Crept and
new
called,
remix or something. Yeah.
it's like such a calm robbery.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a
Calm.
light robbery.
Live in your face.
ITV said that VAR had to go with the on-field decision for the offside because none of the cameras at Anfield could determine whether Mateus Nunes was in offside position.
that
to
stinks of
me-
corruption.
Oh,
Yeah,
what I was gonna say.
that sounds crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm no longer in Tanzania. Yeah, I'm in a country that has technology.
sorry. Tanzania.
A lot of it.
A lot of it. If I was back home,
Yeah, we've got cameras in bus lanes.
exactly.
Bro.
If I was back home, I would understand why this might happen. But I'm not there anymore. I'm in the new world. So
The veil is falling.
exactly. So
in,
for me,
the
that
Western
stinks
world,
of
just-
corruption.
Have you seen how
It's
many
all the same.
cameras there is at a live match?
There's so many.
You
There's so many different
Give
broadcasters.
me- you couldn't give me one angle of the guy at the corner flag.
It's a
How many
stinker from
people
ITV.
had their phones out?
You saying the ref should have just run over to the East stand,
Literally, there are thousands of cameras.
Geotag.
Yeah, this
ran
is
to the
ridiculous.
cop and
Apparently, the person that took the corner, did the ball go back to him?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
No, it's taken so long as well. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, and he was on side. The camera was broke, bro.
just on side.
Like
There's
that, that's it.
nothing big happening. He's on side.
This one side.
yeah, Lopetegui came out fuming after, and he said Wolves they have their own tactical cameras.
That's what he.
And
I knew he was.
yeah,
I
he
knew
said
it
the
was
goal
1000%
100% should have stood.
because he went to the iPad.
You know that's
And he
on
done the
bench
big.
now.
He
Yeah.
was doing the big gesturing, so everybody knows.
miscarriage of
bruh,
justice.
if VAR gets this wrong, bro,
Can I just say,
He's been fiery since he's come. Sorry, by the way.
Yeah,
I've got
like
time.
it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like
Go on,
it.
Jess.
why are referees free from scrutiny? Just asking.
No, some of my friends say this on a weekly basis. We need refs to come out and do press conferences. I'm not for it.
No, I'm not.
Because
for it.
all it is we are bloodthirsty. We want to blame someone. We want to ruin their lives. We want to dox their
It's your
address.
fault.
Yeah, we want to go to ham. So I think just They make their mistake. I
No,
think
like-
the organisation or the governing body should come out and say we got it wrong.
Yeah.
But refs don't. We don't need to be seeing Bobby
No,
Madley
but we
and,
all
and the
know
boys. And
that he fucked it though.
so it was him coming out to say I
Why do
didn't,
need
or
him to come
yeah.
out and say anything?
What would you want to hear from them?
When he gets it right, I don't give him a pat on the back.
Yeah, do I want to hear him say, "Oh, I had a great game today, ref"? Like,
Players
lads.
and team members, whatever capacity they're in, get punishment when they make a mistake. Referees get nothing.
They do though. They
They
might
get dropped.
Yeah, you might
drop down
might
the
get
level or
dropped.
whatnot.
You get pelters from your own fans. Get
Bro, imagine
booed.
you're doing Prem
No,
and
no,
then
we're
you
talking
get
about the refs.
relegated next Saturday to doing a League One game.
Oh yeah,
bro.
they
You're
get
vexed.
refs get relegated. There's a point system.
You've gone from fucking Spurs' ground to bloody the Underhill, bro, or
Yeah,
something
no,
like that.
I
bro.
need them to
Yo.
be in the public eye and explain why they did what they did. Give us some clarity.
Bloodthirsty. This is what's wrong with society.
Do you know what I do think makes
Cancel
sense
culture.
though? I
Yeah,
do
he just
like-
wants to cancel him.
You see, like the whole refs in the studio though, because they're kind of
Pe-
speaking
Peter-
on behalf
Peter
of the
Walton?
refs. Yeah, like
In that weird
don't
little
like
room,
that.
I
that
don't
dark
like
room.
that. Is that you talk about like in BT Sport where you'll be
Yeah.
watching it and then it'll just go for 2 minutes to the
Just
guy
go to Peter.
in a
Yeah.
caravan.
Rather
It's like,
that than
I
this
think
guy.
that was a thing because he did that right and
I'd much rather that than
hear
the
it.
referee coming out.
I
and
don't
saying,
want. Nah,
and then,
I'm
and
becoming
then he's giving weird
personalities.
decisions next week.
Yeah. I'm not for it personally, but
robbery. And we know
let the
about
gaffers decide. I'd
the
say
media, the
Juggernaut.
English,
the circus
of-
and what it
of
is. Yeah.
Liverpool. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Live TV. That wasn't even on Sky. That was on what? BBC. That was
ITV.
TV
Yeah.
license, bro. That
Wait,
wasn't
It
even.
was a shocker.
That was TV license, bro.
Nunes.
Yes and no.
That Sprinter.
He's going to give you yes.
Oh,
and
which Nunes? Because
Oh.
there's one which Liverpool are trying to buy another one. I don't know if it's to replace
That
the Nunes quota. But you are talking about the Uruguayan big chaos tornado.
That's how Benfica.
The goal scoring
done
tornado.
The cheating thing. They cheated with Nunes scoring the goals to get the money to sell him to Liverpool.
Fucking hell.
See what I'm saying?
That you might have
Yes.
uncovered.
Yeah.
Solved the
Yeah.
mystery.
Rui Costa, you're going jail, bro.
Benfica in a bit of a pickle.
You're going
Some
jail,
match
bro.
fixing.
No, but
Nunes.
Nunes though, like he's just doing mess and just causing chaos, yeah. But he's got 10 goals for Liverpool. Like all whatever we want to say, and it can all be true. But also what we got to say is he got 10 goals. So.
Yeah, better
He scored
strikers.
a
Stuff.
volley coming out of the sky, and I know he did it with the
Off the cuff for the hate.
Inside-
Yeah, if you got
inside
hate in
cuff.
your heart, you're gonna say it's off the cuff. But the idea,
I got love.
it's a
He's
deft.
messed.
It's like a deft touch. It just happened to come from
He's
pass.
He semi done it in a way. He's pushed at it, yeah, to where it semi rolls down his leg. It's not a clean
Shin
it's not
roller,
a clean technique.
calf
but
roller.
the joke is the unorthodoxness of it. The goalie is
No, it's X the keeper.
hell.
It's a good finish in the end.
In a weird like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He
It
can't
worked-
do anything normal.
It
He
worked
can't.
out to be a good finish. Yeah.
So, what's the trade off? Are you happy with that? Like so you know, as a Liverpool fan and player, I need to give him a difficult ball
To run.
to pivot and
the
volley.
pass from Trent was a bit.
Because if I just give him a through ball on the floor, he's gonna miss. If I square it across goal and he's got an open goal, he's gonna somehow let the defender block it. So I need to give him difficult
Yes.
passes. Would you accept that as your team?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know
He's-
why?
He's playing on
Because-
legendary mode. That's what it is.
It's because Liverpool are bleeding though, bro. This is why he looks so good, bro. Because all of their legs have like 180,000 miles in it, bro. Like it's
Volvo.
packed.
There's a lot of
Wow,
big
yeah.
Mercedes,
Bro, their legs-
E-Reg
bro,
Mercedes and
E-Reg is
Volvos.
there,
Yeah.
there, bro. They're not doing ULEZ.
Sobs.
You think Liverpool could pass ULEZ, bro? They're not passing ULEZ.
Allison, another gaff.
Right.
We're talking about this on the way here.
And I called it not last year, season before. I was like, he's a bit gaffy,
Yeah.
and he kind of he sorted it out. But that yesterday was a stinker. Matip got away with one, and he said, "No, watch this."
No, Matip's one was wild though.
Hey.
Matip got the ball on a half turn.
They looked tired,
His
man.
geezer there. He's on half turn. He's there. He said, "Right, hold on." Drag back and just roll it to him. He's created no angle. Everything's the same. He's just
Guys, this Liverpool team, one of the best teams in the history of the Premier League, with one of the best managers in the history of the Premier League.
Wait. This team
Not this current one that are playing
or
today.
players that have played.
It's pretty much the same team. Like
on this iteration.
yeah, like
Lovely
minus
word
what
to
Sadio Mane and Wijnaldum, but this generation Liverpool team, one of the best. If we look at what they've won, yeah, it's looking a bit.
Oh wait.
They've won everything.
This is it, Jess. One Premier League
Yeah.
and one Champions League.
One FA Cup.
Yeah, but come on, bro.
But the thing is, you
One
can't.
League Cup.
Man United.
You can't win
Take
it.
any
Yeah,
of the
you
four.
can't win it.
They
Or you can't
completed
just
the set.
can't just brush it.
They've done one of each.
I would take
We've
one of each.
done. We haven't done that in.
Ah, bro, the way they've been going on about this Liverpool team, yeah, the energy that they've been
best
going,
centre-back
the
of all time.
the best centre back of all
Best
time,
goalkeeper.
the best goalkeeper, the best
The
team
Mo
of
Salah.
all time.
Best right.
No, right back.
All I
He was
saw,
hot. Robertson, most assists for a defender.
all I've
ever.
seen, yeah, when Man City's been winning the league every year, is how great Liverpool are.
Yeah.
And I'm not for like sympathy or taking part awards. I just think it's just very unfortunate that they're up against the juggernaut of
No,
Pep's
but
Man
I'm
City.
not gonna lie.
It's a
I
sad
was
life.
also offended when man was saying like, you know,
The
like
best, the best, the best.
The best every week.
when they were saying
Oh,
no.
ah,
You know when they were saying you know, like, you know, fucking
ugh.
Liverpool have somehow lost and been a better team today.
Yeah, it's this
against
one.
Real Madrid.
Oh.
Fucking alright.
Oh,
Yeah, you know,
We're gonna make a-
Casemiro is just a steady Eddie.
Steady
yeah,
Eddie.
oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, Liverpool.
Oh,
But
that's
this
why
Liverpool,
I
team, I
like
tell
them
you what,
bleeding.
oh,
Some things are good, some
I'm saying,
things are
bro,
bad.
they fighted with City for so much.
they
The
fighted.
best.
They fighted with City. I'm not going to accept that on the show, please.
Who's in?
They
Time out.
fighted. They fighted. This is why we do.
Forted.
This is why we do. They fought it. This is why we do podcasts. It's not perfect English. They fought it with them for this much years to get one Premier League.
Yeah, it's
In a cold- in a
it's a
COVID
shame,
season.
man. It's a shame, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's Gabos. The game ain't based on sympathy,
It's not, bro.
is what I was once told, man.
Yeah.
Wrexham, who are the Man City of like
Don't talk about
non-league,
Hollywood.
they went through yesterday because they are money launderers. Few weird and wonderful transfer rumours. Start with Weghorst to Man United, gathering speed. SB, how happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being over the moon, 1 being Idia Nicolo.
Now you said that. Free.
Fair.
Free.
Fair.
Free. I saw it this morning. I said, one of Ten Hag's cousins.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wow, we've been linked to it. It's another one of his cousins again.
That scouting
Yeah, he hasn't-
network. He
and I
needs to
realised
update that
He
scout
ain't
pack.
even coached him. It's just like, it's literally his cousin.
It's a feeling.
Whoa.
No, it's his cousin, bro. From his village, bro.
It's a feeling.
Wait, hold on. Where's Wout Weghorst from? Country.
Netherlands, yeah.
He's from Holland, yeah?
From
he
his same
scored.
city.
Did he score against Argentina?
He
maybe?
scored the
He
double.
just played in
Double.
Germany. Is that what it was, yeah?
Say it again.
He just played in Germany at Wolfsburg.
for Wolfsburg,
Yeah.
Okay,
And he's now at Besiktas. Scored 16
On
goals
loan.
this season.
Listen,
Time out.
Besiktas,
16
16 on loan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time out,
yeah.
guys. Time out.
I've been seeing him score for them.
Sorry, no,
16
8 goals. Sorry, in 16 matches. There, I think top scorer. There was like a mad list of like former
NFLS.
Prem players. Yeah, there's like Bafétimbi Gomez. It's going off over there.
They got a decent team.
Guys,
Turkey. Sorry, 8 goals. Yeah.
guys, we're not going to dwell on this. I just want to say something. We can give it a moment and then we move on.
Go on.
Dele Alli at Besiktas.
I don't take any. I don't
Just,
take any pride or
Yeah,
I
no.
don't look at it and feel happy or laugh. Like the overwhelming feeling is sadness.
Scores, I need a sound effect.
Can't kick a man when they're down, innit?
Yeah, I'm personally, yeah.
I think he's got one more move in him. USA. Yeah, USA.
Like Americans.
Do you think they even think he's
Is he
lit?
still?
There's
Is
no
he still?
franchise-
Is
there's
he
no
still
franchise
Everton's?
angle.
Yeah.
He's still Everton's.
Is he still? He's not Tottenham. No,
player.
Tottenham
No.
got rid,
We're
yeah.
trying to get a P if someone can.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
He's still yours as well.
No. But we.
Sell on
Oh.
fee, yeah, little 10%
Oh,
on.
that sell-on fee is
Yeah.
just
Guys,
looking a
okay.
bit-
Not getting
I
much.
lied, yeah? Let's not dwell on it for long. Was he, this is just a question, guys, okay? Was he ever good?
No.
Of course, like he was one of the greatest young players in the world, hands down. What did he score? Was it SB? He scored
here.
7.
Don't touch
No,
me.
no, listen
Don't touch
to
me.
me,
He
yeah?
scored 17. Was it 17, 18 Prem goals?
I swear to God, yeah.
Don't
When
touch me.
Dele Alli was
Some
lit,
strikers
yeah,
have
I used
never
to
done
be-
that.
I used to be like, bro, what is he good at?
He's
Running.
movement. His
And then
touch
when I
was
used to say
great.
to people, what is he good at? They'd be like, oh, he scores goals or whatever. So, all right, cool. When his goals dries up, you're going to see what is he genuinely good at. And then you look at him and say, what is his genuine position?
Strong. He was tenacious.
He's not a number 10. He's not a striker.
He was lethal around the box. No, man. Ali
was
was,
just
a
a-
Okay,
good
that's
He was
player.
just a guy that got
Look
caught
what
up
you've
in
done.
Poch's system. And he was a good player in
La
the system.
Sistema.
That's all it was, man.
Adios mio.
That was all it was.
Hey,
man.
Walks. The whole time we've been brethren, yeah. Do you know me to ever talk about Dele Alli?
Nah, not once. I feel like he's on your
I don't.
just list of like non-mentionables. Yeah.
Like even
There's a
guys,
list. There's a list of them.
Me and certain man like what will fall out like me and Ericsson. I used
Yeah.
to have a lot to say about
Yeah,
him.
some
you did.
choice words.
Get me,
Bad
and
I
then
won't
when
repeat.
it went
Bad
left,
words.
I said the
You were
truth
still there.
Also, get me. I said, you know what? It's there's bleed, and
Wow.
he needs to cut. But that's cool. Get me. Dele Alli is I just never have said anything because I'm watching you win me games week in week out, doing things that are just not repeatable. Like I see the tech when you side foot it, and you're leaning a little bit.
The lean
I
was
see
local.
like I see the connection on the ball isn't clean. There's an element of scuffage here.
It went
Small
crisp.
percentage.
It went crisp samba.
There
Yeah.
was a lot of
For Samba.
you know what I'm saying, and you just SB like if you kick ball, you know, like you can see
Oi,
lack of
the
quality.
lean was like trademark.
like we're leaning
Falling over.
Why,
the time.
why can
Kinda,
you not like?
yeah.
Just side foot in.
Yeah, you can't repeat all that stuff at scale.
Because you see
which is tough.
Mahrez does it and he jogs off like this.
What's the
Straight,
It's all in
not-
one.
Yeah.
He might even have it.
The arms.
Mahrez is gonna like
No balance.
side foot it like this.
He doesn't need. Yeah.
You get me? And I just
Oh,
always
Ali,
thought
man.
that
Sad though,
at
man.
some point where people thought, oh yeah, like he's gonna like they were saying,
Real Madrid.
people were saying
100
You know
million.
what I was
he's
saying?
the new Lampard.
Do you know what I was
100
saying?
He can't complete a pass.
Do you know what I was saying? So this was in the run up to 2018. Is that the World Cup?
Yes.
Yes. I'm saying England needed. This was. I think I said it to you. England needed to take Dele Alli. Yeah. Play like a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Yeah. But those wide people, I said the middle one has to be Harold Kane.
Striker.
Yeah. The one on the right has to be Raheem Sterling, and the one on the left has to be Dele Alli. That's what I was saying. That's how far I went.
And it's not mad because you know why?
Nah, it's not really to be
Sterling's
thinking
not going to take the responsibility on the right, but he will do good things, and Dele Alli will be there and
Dele
Budden
Alli
is-
will be there. That's the thing.
yeah.
If we're just talking about just being there, Dele Alli will be there. Like when the ball gets, he's gonna run forward a bit like Bruno Fernandes does. He's high. He's high.
Yeah, he reminds me of like a Bruno like type player.
He's very
that
high.
position, the position that they play. But
like where he plays.
he's not as technical.
Yeah, play him over here. But play
Yeah.
very high.
There's someone though that is reminding me a lot of Dele Alli.
Wait, stop, because I like to guess.
So someone younger than him that's on the scene now. Nah,
He's better. He's like an academy version of him.
nah, I'm out.
Mount.
No wait, academy
No, actually,
version.
Mount's technical. What am I talking about?
It's an academy version of. To me, it seems like an academy version of.
Is it
of
the guy at
Dele.
Aston Villa?
No,
Ramsey.
no.
Yeah, he's in more.
Is he English?
Gakpo.
Cody.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
They seem like they pick up similar spaces, and
dang.
Gakpo executes the things that Dele Alli doesn't seem to have consistency in. Like Gakpo is gonna complete a 8-yard pass with the outside of his boot.
And it's gonna roll on the floor kind of thing. Yeah.
Can Gakpo play right now?
Played yesterday, yeah.
Played yesterday.
Oh,
There was a lot of people were moaning online saying, "Does this guy not know he's at Liverpool and wingers don't hug the touchline?" They were moaning that he was hugging the touchline too much. But these things
he
will
looks
come.
like he shouldn't be playing. He looks like they need him in the middle of the pitch.
There are rumours that he will begin to play down the middle, and like when they get replacements, Diaz and whatnot will go back on the left, and it's going to be between Gakpo and Nunes as that man down the middle because he
you
can
build
play.
with him, but I do think,
They needed a midfielder instead of Gakpo.
yeah, like he looks like. I was thinking this yesterday. Yeah, obviously he's come to the club with whatever he's supposed to be, whatever the plan was or whatever. Now he's here. Like, do you reckon Klopp can say, "Look, bro"? Is that-
No, I don't think that's a crazy.
Does he do it though? Because it's for 6 months. But that can, you see that though? That can totally X your thing. You know, like you land and then you're doing some other job and now you're
Yeah,
Dembele at DM.
but then you're being judged
As
as the new thing. Yeah, it's
Joe Linton. I don't know, being real, I don't know in it, but he's in his position now.
a lot of people say he was never. A lot of people say he was never a thing.
A striker.
Yeah.
Wait, Jonathan had a cousin, didn't he? No, I'm thinking about
Joel.
the guy from West Ham. I always put them in the same category.
Seb Haller.
Haller. Yeah.
Who's his cousin?
No, I
Haller.
say Joe
Oh,
Linton and
sorry.
Seb Haller are
Oh,
cousins.
sorry.
Kishan Dzeko.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
cousins.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
phrase I use
Same,
with people. Yeah, the
same nan.
Guys, let's move on.
Where else? Other rumours. Unahi, who did so well for Morocco at the World Cup. Angers to Leeds. Is Is that something you'd recommend for Leeds, or is it
No,
That's
I
a
keep the
don't-
receipt?
I don't
fit.
recommend signing any player based off of a World Cup performance. Guys, I'm all about sample size. It's not enough. If
Data?
tell me
Wait, the
about,
Moroccan guy.
Yeah.
You don't think?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's not good.
Him and Amrabat
Yeah.
running
I'm
wild in
just
the
saying,
World Cup.
yeah, sometimes it's worth maybe looking at it a bit longer.
Window
Yeah,
shop it
'cause
first.
I don't
yeah.
think anyone in the world had been scouting him prior to the World Cup.
He was at
Angers.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, he was just. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, international football is different to
very different.
very different. Like the passion they play with is
And
like
also, yeah, forget the intangibles like passion. Yeah, let's look at something that's fully tangible, and that's the system. Yeah, look at what system he played in and who he was with. Okay, Amrabat. Yeah, do you have Amrabat in your team that he can partner up
Or
with?
an Amrabat. Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
someone better than Amrabat.
But it's about what he does. It's not
Yeah,
about like
yeah,
is he
yeah,
better.
Mm-hmm.
Think about what he needs to recreate what he done.
No,
in the World Cup.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
My thing is, I look at Leeds. I think you got Tyler Adams. He's sick.
Cold.
And the other guy you like?
he's a competitor.
Who?
Competitor.
Wait,
Who?
this is an American boy.
that I like in
isn't-
the midfield.
Aronson.
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 Yeah,
No, but he's
Aronson.
higher up. But
Yeah.
but though Anahi, yeah, he could come to the Prem and get swallowed up. He could come to the Prem and do this. He could come to the Prem, yo. he could come to the Prem and get Leeds relegated. So why don't you not do something
Just wait.
cool like that?
Yeah.
Why don't you get why don't you wait and try and get Weston McKennie?
Sometimes.
Why don't you go and get what you need?
Yeah, sometimes I feel Scorch, yeah, and Dan is be sorry, I don't know why this is.
No, that's
I feel
we,
like sometimes clubs are so worried about someone else getting a player that they
Todd.
forego any reasoning and say, guys, let's go now, let's get him now.
Todd.
Then again, maybe Anahi in reality is costing so little.
it's worth rolling the dice
Yeah.
to stay in the Prem.
I've got someone for you after as well, transfer guy.
Okay. Another random transfer, which I didn't think, or transfer attempt. Zidane rejected an offer from the US MNT.
Oh, he's pissed though now, you know.
Why? Because Deschamps signed a new contract.
Yeah, he's been waiting on that for
Yeah.
a time. But is that,
Zidane said he didn't want to do the US MNT.
I don't blame
And
him.
Can I speak on this?
Yeah, that's-
Deschamps, as the French
can't-
Bigger than
correspondent.
that,
He
though.
can't even
He's way
speak. He
bigger
can't
than
even speak English. So why is he gonna go to?
How's he
USA?
going to learn American if he can't speak English?
He's got to learn
listen.
football before soccer. Like, what the
Oh
hell?
my god!
I was talking to some guys right before this. Yeah, the Dan. Yeah, just like in his playing days, just like in his managerial days, he's a tactician. He understands the game. Okay, guys, what will he achieve at the US NMT? Like apart from what's that thing where you don't win but you can wear your pride on your
Tottenham.
chest? No, that thing where like,
Participation,
it's like
LFG. Let's fucking go.
I
A few of
left.
those.
I'll think of the word in a minute. Yeah, but like apart from
They
like,
won. They won a league. Scrooge,
kudos,
like
apart
2
from
years ago.
kudos. Yeah, he's not gonna get anything else.
Mm.
Like you're gonna win. Is it the Gold Cup?
But then it's the World Cup's going to be played in the
Guys,
USA.
you lot are saying, you lot are just, what you're doing is being disrespectful.
Whoa,
You got football
royalty.
royalty,
Yeah.
and we're having a section talking about him. Why
USA.
would he decline? What the motherfucker?
No, I'm saying why would he
even-
go?
why are we even
Why
comparing
he
it?
should never? He would never go.
No, Zidane is ex. I'm saying like the reality is he really should be going Juve. That's what makes sense.
You never hear that one.
And
You
it's
just
not
never hear it.
happening.
You hear the Paris Saint Germain.
PSG, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys.
It's mad they
again,
went for Gaultier over him, but
He's
maybe it
got
says a bit.
ties with Marseille, innit?
Yes, yeah.
It's
but
a bit
again,
it's a bit
again,
And those are like thug ties
They're
as
like
well.
some
It's
real-
like,
Then I didn't
Yeah,
even
mob
realize
ties.
that beef was like
Mob
that.
ties.
guys,
thing
I
about-
can't remember what it's
that
called. Yeah.
Frenches, they go off.
Where he's from in Marseille is El Ghetto.
so it's not to be played with.
No,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
that
yeah.
estate there. Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
his arrondissement, yeah.
It's not. Yeah, they have only this one's in Marseille, but his one is boarded up. They have burnt out cars
Like La
blocking
Haine.
the entry. Like, yeah, and there's a sign on one of the entrances. Yeah, say ici chez toi, so our house. This is our house.
What?
Yeah. Like, anyways, but Zidane's not gonna go to Marseille because he needs money. He's not going to go to USMT because you don't buy players. He's not going to go to Juve because they have no money and the club is going to jail.
Yeah.
James.
Okay.
So all of them are
I'll
getting.
tell you where Zidane will go.
Go on.
Manchester City, Chelsea, PSG.
I reckon. Do you know what? The former Chelsea regime could
Yeah.
have piqued his interest
Yeah.
Mm.
because Abramovich would know
what meal to,
The
what
strings.
restaurant,
Okay.
and which
But
yacht.
Todd Bowley is just gonna
I
gas
thought
up the
Todd Bowley-
jet and go
Shout at him.
with the money.
Yeah.
I thought Todd
Hey,
Bowley,
man, here's peace.
We'll buy him,
Hey man,
we'll buy him 10 jet skis. Like, I wouldn't say no to 10 jet skis.
say hey man, let's go Miami, man.
Todd Bowley, he will say, yo, like, how much money do you want? He's gonna say, nah, I'm actually cool right now, you know. He's gonna say, I just sent 10 Rolexes and 10 Rolls Royces to your yard.
He's doing his.
That's what he's on. He's
Todd,
just on
yeah,
this
yeah.
shove it
Again,
down your throat
they were
thing.
doing it again. They were showing him in the stands the other day. He's back. It's a transfer window, so Todd's back. He's gonna be on all our
Jets
screens.
loaded.
I
It's
do
good.
rate, I can't lie. I rate his enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
He don't care about our
I ain't
thoughts.
heard a single. Like, I've heard Chelsea fans say, "Right, he shouldn't have been our director of football this summer." But I haven't heard a single Chelsea fan be like, "I want this guy out."
Don't like him.
Do you know
He's
why they won't?
bleeding.
No,
Like,
yeah,
No,
he's
no,
actually
Scorcher.
he's leaving mad
Scorcher,
right now.
let me tell you something about these Chelsea fans, yeah?
They're
They just need someone with money that will spend money. It's all they know.
Yeah, that's all they know actually.
It's all they know, you
It's
Chelsea
money.
fans.
They just think
yeah?
it's
No, but
success.
I would be.
As soon as the money lands, they think success. That's what they think.
But don't you think to yourself, if you're a Chelsea fan, yeah, like when the money's running like this, it's
Oh.
just a matter of time before it's
Just
it
silver will
works
turn.
out or whatever.
Everton.
Or
Before,
but
you know
even
why they
Barca.
blew
You
before?
probably don't wanna be
You know
the-
why
the-
Chelsea
the
blew
latter.
before? Yeah,
Money.
because bro, no one was spending money like Chelsea was spending money before.
Chelsea
Now,
are the reason why we
there's
have
about-
FFP.
You got Newcastle, you got CE, you got PSG.
Spurs,
That's the managers
Spurs,
as well, though.
Spurs are soon to be
Yeah,
taken
like, you
over
got
by
so much
Qatar
teams
as well.
with money now.
you're
That
joking.
is the fact that it's like,
No,
alright.
they're interested. They're spoken to Daniel Levy,
Sorry, because I always forget. Qatar is PSG.
PSG. Yeah. They've spoken with Daniel Levy supposedly.
Yeah.
Um,
But, I got a transfer one for you though. that we
Yeah,
need to speak about.
yeah.
Mudryk.
Nah,
What-
'cause
why is that dragging?
There's no time for that.
That feels like the Higuain to
'Cause
Arsenal
I
thing.
need to understand why is it dragging just?
Because of you
What have I done?
and you as well.
Me.
Because you paid so much money for Anthony.
Antoine.
Antoine's name. What the fuck did I do?
Who's great? Who's
That's
great
50 Cent.
movement?
What the fuck you say my name?
Got him his goal the other night. As
You know, just
Ten
getting
Hag
pumped.
said, yeah, Ten
So
Hag said he's
far-
happy with his movement.
So far, Anthony is not performing one of the greatest flops of modern Premier League time, and his name is Nicolas Pepe.
He's had 6 games.
He's not what?
So far, that's why I
Outperforming.
said so far he's not. He's performing at the same
I
level.
don't find there to be any difference between Pepe and Anthony.
As it stands right now, yeah, they're on the exact same trajectoire.
No. And you know you spent 70 mil for Pepe for like 3-4 years ago. So like you said about
So
the
he slapped
money,
the
like you said
inflation.
about the inflation, like you said this as well, like 30 minutes prior about inflation. So
Mhm.
is Anthony's 80 really 80?
Yeah, it's the same
It means
age as
Pepe's
Maguire.
It means Pepe's 70 is about 80 now.
Yeah,
I mean, Pepe was about 100, really.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I don't think it's gone up that high in that amount
It's a
of time.
10 mil difference with him and Anthony.
Inflation's at
In
about
3 years.
11%
In 3 years,
in
we've
a
had-
year.
That's the same
We've
thing.
had COVID.
no, think
We've
about
had
it.
COVID and the war.
No, I'm just saying the war, the Great
Like,
War.
what are
Still
we
going.
talking about
I'm
here?
saying SB, yeah. Pepe's 70 mil
Yes.
is very close, yeah. If not the exact same as what you pay for Anthony now. It's the same. It's the exact
Oh,
same.
I get what you're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
it's
say.
the
I get
same.
what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to
So like they're the same price, and at the
Oh,
currently where we are now,
I'll think about this in 3. How long was Pepe at Arsenal for?
It's like 3 and
Yeah,
then
I'll
a low.
at
think
least
about
three,
it.
maybe
Yeah,
four.
it might have been
But
4.
I just thought
I'll
like,
think about it in
people
4
were
years'
sure by
time.
now. People were saying Pepe's a flop by now.
I don't think they were.
They
Not-
were.
Not in 6 games.
It's not been 6
8
games.
games. He's played 8 Premier League games.
That's
I
up
don't
to him
believe you.
though.
And
I
he-
don't believe you.
He's been here.
I'm going to transfer Meerkat
you.
now.
I don't man. Anyway, he's
But
got goals.
though-
He's got more goals than Son.
I lie.
Yeah.
No, that's alright. Just because he's a Man United player and we spent money on him.
Other random
No, but I'm
transfer
saying,
news.
sorry,
Go on,
though, on Anthony though, I'm saying I don't see like I didn't think Pepe was a flop. This, but whatever my whole thing is, whatever Pepe is, like whatever
Antoine
Anthony
is the
is,
same.
they're on the same thing. Like, I personally, I like both of them. Like, I
I
like
liked Pepe, and he definitely contributed for a while.
yeah,
and
but
then
when
it
you
kinda
fuck
tailed
with man's
off.
confidence and shit, like,
Yeah. And now he's doing his thing in Nice, I think. But his missus is just a lovely, lovely lady.
Ross Barkley scored a worldie for Nice the other day.
Shout out to Ross Barkley, man. Marco Reus to Al Nassr is one that is flying around. It seems like Al Nassr are the new Ruben Kajan. Everyone's going there apart from Abu Bakr, who has been released to free up space
He's
on
not
the
the only one
on the
who's been
roster
Do you know why that's mad?
for
He's their best
CR7.
player.
He's good.
Like,
Yeah.
he's good.
I always thought he was really good.
He could clean come
at
to the
Porto.
Prem and like do things.
They're saying
better
he's
than
gonna
Kay
go
Havertz.
to
Everton should.
he's gonna go to Besiktas to replace Weghorst,
Oh,
and then Weghorst to Man United.
Weghorst needs to allow it, man. Stop begging to come to United, bro. We haven't even said anything yet.
He said bye bye to the fans
we
and
ain't
all that
even
today.
we
It
ain't
was
even
all a
putting
bit-
all Ten Hag done and said, oh yeah, like
18 appearances
we
for
might,
Anthony.
We might what this season.
Yep, this is what.
Where?
Oh,
Where?
hold on.
Not
Wait,
can't be
You're
18.
not
Prem.
even counting, bro.
Sorry.
It's not even
5
18
and 8
games,
is
bro,
13.
man.
Sorry, 15. Those 3.
Prem.
Nah, I can't.
United.
How many goals is that? 8.
That is in the Prem.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
4.
Oh, 4. 4 and what?
No, sorry, it's 3 in the Prem.
In how many games?
But then how many appearances in the Prem? It's
8.
not 15, is it? Yeah.
He's got like half. He's got
I'm just
like
saying,
a
he's on the
goal
same
He's
trajectory.
got a goal every two.
I was gonna say, as you're talking about the Saudi league, I need a lot of names to go there because Saudi commentators, they earn their money.
Yo,
Good
Yeah.
coinage.
So I want to listen to them saying
Gotta
names like I need some like
go on beIN Sports.
Bukayo Saka kind of names to be there.
have you lot ever seen like when like a FA Cup game or something or League Cup and they smart? They know like
Yeah.
Oh,
players
okay.
man don't know.
Yeah.
John
On the
Wall.
on the legal streams, that is Spurs going for Pickford.
Good. I think it's a good.
About time there's a replacement for Hugo.
You
I think this is poetic justice for Scorcher. Always on Pickford's back. I think this is good, and you're gonna find someone that can actually kick a
Pickford is
ball.
one of the top keepers in the Prem, by the way.
Yeah, you're gonna find someone that can actually kick a ball like where he wants it to go.
He can kick it far. He can kick it like
It doesn't-
high and
no,
far.
not just high and far,
Yeah, he
but
kick-
where he wants it to go.
anger as well.
Like,
Yeah.
like he will pass the ball to you over like 80 yards.
Yeah.
He'll pass it to you.
I think he's a decent keeper. Makes his mistakes, but
I think
he's a good-
he's
a
like
very
very
shot-
good.
I will choose.
shot stopper.
I will choose Ralph Pickford. I've changed his first name. Over
Hugo.
I can't think of another name for
100%.
Hugo.
I'll pick him all day.
Where does Danny Ings end up? Crystal Palace, Everton.
Everton.
Danny Ings.
Does he wanna
Is he
link up
fallen
with
far
the
or is
South
that?
Youths?
I don't know what it
He's a
is.
victim of his own.
Southampton, he was a killer. That first season at Villa, he was good as well. And
You know
then
where would be a good fit?
Watkins came.
Arsenal.
Wolves.
Yeah.
He's not Portuguese, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
You have to change it to
not
not Danny, it's Daniel.
Daniel, yeah.
Daniel Ings.
Engesh.
Engage.
I think he'd be a good fit.
Jeez.
That'd be
Everton, though.
naughty. Everton need a goal scorer because
Yeah, DCL's not doing it, man.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
man.
If I'm
And
Everton,
that's my guy
I'm
as
not
well.
buying
No.
Ings. I'm not buying Ings
Can I
in
say
case
something,
he
yeah?
gets injured and I'm
Yeah,
just
what,
got
you're gonna have
another
two?
one
Yeah.
apiece.
But I can say with Everton about telling them to sign players, you're just putting a plaster over a stab wound. Okay, you need to. The person that's in charge, the manager.
Frank.
I'm not going to say any names because of all the goals he's
No,
scored.
but the truth is Farhad is the real problem.
He's overseeing fuckery, as they say.
You know when I knew it was fuckery with Everton from before Angelotti, when they bought about 4 number 10s.
10s.
Like they had like Rooney, Klassen, Sigurdsson, and they had someone
Sigurdsson.
else.
45 mil.
And I was like, bro, like what are they playing?
Andre Gomez was in the
Yeah,
mix.
it's like, bro.
There's been a lot of tut,
Tut.
and they're paying for it.
Yeah, same like
Iwobi's
Chelsea.
out for a month. Jess
Same
will be
like
happy to
Chelsea.
hear.
Iwobi's out for a month. I love the guy. I told you just can't build your house on Alex Iwobi.
Alex Iwobi signed.
Alex Iwobi is so decent, man.
He's decent.
This is
You know,
this
if
is
he
the
was
same
in your
guy.
squad, if he was in your, you would take him in your squad. Right
No,
now.
I wouldn't.
As a
And
squad
this is
player.
the same.
Let's
guy,
not do it all again.
This is the same guy who
We did this last week.
Oliver Skip. What was his name?
Skippy.
Skippy.
Is it Oliver Skip? Yeah.
Skipper.
I think it was Harry Skip.
Because Harry Winks.
Harry
It's the
Winks.
Same, the same,
No,
same thing.
and Harry Kane.
And Harry Kane.
And
This is
Alfie
the guy that
Devine.
said Oliver Skip here is the most important player at Spurs. And then you want to tell me that you can build your house on the sand, on the chief cornerstone of Alex Iwobi. And then SB is just the guy that just says things for shock value.
Do we
Alexis
think
Iwobi.
Alexis Iwobi.
Oh,
Do we
you see your
think-
bench?
I can't hear you right now.
Deserby was right to tell Trossard he wants more from him?
Yes.
Yes.
Because he thinks his head's been turned with moves to Newcastle and
He
Chelsea.
thinks he's big time, bro. And I was one of Trossard's biggest
Bro,
fans.
you know-
I've been screaming
Bro, you've been
Trossard.
promoting
For
the guy
years.
for time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw his behavior at Belgium, I was like, Tross, man, you've got that,
Caught up in the
got that
lights.
Belgium trait in you.
Ooh.
You know that trait that they all have.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Courtois.
Self-destruct.
Because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
moving like he's Azar.
Yeah, like
But he could be Carrasco.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
that's the
be
one.
safe.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like,
he's
bro,
not.
You know
like-
what happened,
peak.
yeah? Two players from Belgium went to the World Cup, yeah? One of them was Trossard, yeah? Went there and bled. The other one was McAllister. Didn't bleed. Came back with a
The goods.
Oh, two players from Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah,
so not
yeah, yeah,
Belgium.
yeah,
I said
yeah.
Belgium, didn't I?
Yeah,
I
I
meant
mean,
Brighton.
yeah.
Yeah, they've gone. And McAllister's done what Trossard probably thought he was going to do.
No, but Belgium was like, come on, man.
No, but Trossard.
Golden generation.
And
is-
Trossard weren't even playing, bro.
Golden generation
He didn't
inside
even
air
play.
quotes.
Talking about that though, golden generation. Who's
What?
got another golden generation job?
Oh, Martinez.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, has it been confirmed?
How's he?
I think it was verbally.
Was it Portugal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. How's he managing to get these jobs, bro?
Does he do
Especially like,
First squad. Does he
nah,
do it?
bro. He ruined the golden general.
What do you mean? Does he get rid of Ronaldo? Is that what you're saying?
He's got that.
That's the only
He ain't
thing
got
he
the
can be
balls,
talking
bro.
about.
Did you see with Hazard? Hazard still had the
But when
armband.
he came in, he needed Hazard.
No,
He
but-
don't need Ronaldo.
No.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
he might
Ronaldo
just
from-
be
And
on
the
some-
world's seen it now as well.
Right.
guys,
Gonzalo
before we wrap
Ramos,
up,
like-
because we're nearly done, right?
Yeah. Just Marcus Thuram to the Prem somehow.
He's not very good.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He would
Ronaldo.
He's not-
excel at Brentford.
Not his dad. Oh, with Tony as well. Imagine them two up front.
Wow, on the left wing. Wow.
Just the bus stop in hand.
Mbuemo, Tony, and
Wisa.
And we signed him.
and Wissa just ready for any mistakes.
Any mistake he made.
Give your boys one hell of a beating. Is
Um,
probably what they'd say. Yeah.
Guys, we got to mention Ronaldo so we can put him in our thumbnail and our title. The guy said he's happy to be in South
Tired of the
Africa.
boy.
Yeah, it's mad.
He said he's happy to be in South Africa. Did everyone catch that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll hit you.
You hit me, didn't you?
Imagine all the racks he got, and then he said that.
And you know, this is when I said,
He
I
didn't
swear
study.
to you,
He didn't
I'm
study.
not gonna watch none of this. I tell you the moment when I said, yeah, okay, cool. I'm not gonna say anything bad about this. I'm just not gonna watch it. Like he said, I'm so like happy to be here in South Africa. And nobody like said nothing, not
No one
even in
stood
the
up.
earpiece to just rectify it or nothing.
He's
We
running.
just said
He's running the show.
it's okay. Like no one cares that much here because that's not what this is about. And you know what? That's why I'm not watching.
Fair. But he did say, let's go and train, guys, after the press conference, because that's what he loves to do. He loves to
Like
train.
let's go and train, wearing your suit.
No, he had all his gear,
Bro, it's mad.
but yeah, it was a good vibe.
Bless him, man. I feel sorry for him, man, in a way, man.
It's a bit.
Why?
Because it's like, you don't want to see him go out like that. Like, he really believes that he still had it, but when everyone can see that he doesn't have it, but that's what made him the player he was that drive and determination to be the best all the time. But
I hear you, but
like,
173
bro.
million pounds.
And you know
Guys,
what's,
You can't feel sorry for
you know what's
anyone.
mad though? Yeah,
Getting
like,
paid that
he
much.
could have been at Man United
I'm 73 million.
earning
The P.
the P, because he was still top 5 earners in the world.
All right, there's a new wage cap
Yeah.
that Ten Hag's bringing in as well.
He could have chilled at United, got his P's, come in, score a couple goals here and there, just like what Zlatan does for AC Milan.
Yeah, he's head cheerleader as
Bro,
well.
he's still getting 1 year. He's still going on.
Guys, you guys are forgetting one important thing. In all seriousness, mental health is a real thing. Okay, Ronaldo, we think just because he's a big time football player that he's,
Big time.
that for me, that is mental health. Him still thinking he has what it takes. Not getting to the end of 3 balls. Yeah, missing 1-on-1s, not being able to track back, and still thinking he's adding something to the team. He can only.
When he gets a penalty, he's not gonna.
So, and on that note, guys, like, shit.
Yeah, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. It is the weekend review, but a different one with a little FA Cup and transfer twist.
Twist like
vibe,
Anthony.
Yeah,
accent.
but twist and turn.
Shout out Jaden Allen.
Leave Anthony alone, man.
Shout out to him, and shout out to Marcus Rashford, who seems to be good at soccer ball again.
Wait, that's my picture for the thing.
Why is he beat?